Hey, this is BlindFox and welcome at my ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe and please go and donate on patreon.com. Today we are doing another ration that was supplied to me by Tactical Distributors SA. They provide rations and other stuff for outdoors use. I'll insert a little advert here for them. So now that you know what they do, they sort of provide services all over, or they ship all over South Africa. And let's get started and see what I got from their outdoor section, the food section. They're just suppliers, they don't pack anything. So we've got a MRE International meal ready to eat. We've got some Samp. It's in an outer bag at least. I think there's an inner bag as well, I can feel it. It's got a little ziplock on top. And it's got a lot of nutritional information and stuff here. I'm not going to read it, because I don't want to have it such a long review. The other one is also MRE International, MRE Ready to Eat. Chicken curry, 200 grams. The Samp is 150 grams. So let's see what is inside of this. We've got a ziplock which we can open, that gives you a nice bag which you can actually, Tactical Distributors also sell these ration heater satchel, the inner baggy thing. So you can always use this for ration heater. The only thing is, don't close this stuff up, just don't close your ziplock up, because you still need the hole in there for your steam to escape. So you can use this as a ziplock bag. So here we go, we've got a sort of a tannish color bag. It's grey. Let's see what stands on there. Zoom in. Yeah, this is who packed it. B2B, we've got 200 grams. It's packed in 2023, expires in 2025. Like all South African stuff, it only has got 2 years of shelf life. And you can feel the real chicken, the pieces in there. Nice and saucy. Don't know if you can hear the sauce there. Here we've got our rice. Also the nutritional information on the back. Also a ziplock bag. And the meal fits in better because this one was folded over because it was a bit long. This one fits better. A green packet for this. Again packed by the same people. It's numbered 250 grams. Made in 2022. Oh, this one has a 3 years shelf life because it was made in 2022 and it only expires in 2025. Let's see, is this 3 years as well, or did I read wrong? Did I read it wrong? No, this only has a 2 year shelf life, looks like. No, this also was packed in 2022. Sorry, it's got a 3 years shelf life. I was reading it wrong. So what we're going to do is, I'm not going to use ration heater packs, although you can do it. I mean, it's not, you've got these nice bags, seals, so you can pop your ration heater bags in there if you want to. So I'm going to divide this in half. We are going to do half of this cold and half of this not cold. Very starchy this when it's cold. You can feel it. It's not loose or anything. It doesn't cramp. You have to really work to get it actually out of the way of the 10-notch. This stuff not really or very, very fluid, which you would expect if you have to eat it with starch. Good thing is it's still nice and saucy when you mix it if it's hot. Bad thing is cold, these doesn't do, I think, well, but we will see how it does. I have some of the stuff cold before. The rice didn't do well with the chicken, but we'll see how this goes. If it's hot, it goes well perfectly, but we'll see how this stuff goes cold. And I'll be back when I've actually heat this all up. Alright, there we go. You'll see my canteen cup is busy with something else today. We've got our cold meal in there. So our hot ones. This stuff cold is very starchy, very stiff. Hot, not so much. It's really soft. I don't know if those of you have never had Samp. It's a dried corn or normal corn, not sweet corn, that is sort of slightly crushed, not much. And then basically you just break the grains a bit apart. And then you just cook it and eat it. Doesn't taste like sweet corn at all. It's quite nice. I like the structure of Samp more than I like the structure of pup or mealy rice, or what's the other one you get. There we go, some chicken. And again, real chicken here. This chicken, it used to be much more cuminy. It's not so cuminy anymore. You do get a slight nice curry taste. Not a strong curry taste. So if you've got some sweet stuff to mix in here, you will make an excellent sweet curry. I like it that it's not a strong curry taste, because not a lot of people like the taste of curry. There's not a strong burn. It has, for me, it's just a nice savory, you get the slight flavor of curry. As I said, the cumin isn't dominating this as it sometimes do. It's quite nice. And when you mix it together, it's also good. You can see how nice and saucy that is. And the moment you mix it in with your Samp, the sauce sort of, you know, disappears. But we have our cold meal. And we're gonna try and do it with the packet so that you can see that you can actually eat. I most likely should have gotten a spoon. This, we've got the chicken down there. Also saucy. It's nice and chicken rich. The dry chicken tastes a bit drier than the cooked chicken, but it's still saucy. The curry, this taste doesn't really differ much between the hot and the cold. The one is just hot and the other one cold. You might taste some of the curry flavor, I think, more with the cold one for some reason. But it's not bad. So this one is fine when you eat it cold, just like that. Now you come to the Samp, and you can see there now, if you look down there in the packet, it's very much, you have to break this apart, it's very stiff. You can eat the Samp cold, but it's not as soft as when it's hot. It's not much more a grainy texture, a harder texture. So it's not ideal to eat this stuff cold. That's why I say you can use some ration heating blocks in those packages. So let's just pour this into this. I'm trying deliberately not to use my bowl underneath, just to see how good it will work to eat out of these pouches. Quite deep pouches. There's no second 10 notch as there is in others, and they are not gusseted, so you'll just mix this up. You still have the crunch, or not the crunch, but the real graininess of the it's not really a graininess of the Samp. It's just not soft. It's like eating, you know, the difference between cooked or cold and hot rice. It tastes, besides sushi rice, if it's very softly cooked, but there is sort of a crumbly, funny structuriness to this, which does, although you can eat it cold, it goes down. There is enough sauce with the chicken to do so. It's just a bit too dry for me. Whereas the hot ones, you've got your Samp became soft. The chicken is nice and soft again because it's heated with this sauce. it's much better to eat it this way. So hot, of course, wins. So that was our little review of the which side on MRE International chicken curry and Samp, provided to us by Technical Distributors South Africa. Go and check out their website. The link is on the video below and on the description of this video, below this video in the description. They deliver all over South Africa, and they were kind enough to send me this stuff to review. So thanks for watching. Please support the channel, please subscribe, please go and donate on patreon.com, and see you at my next ration review.